Picked up a team captain, Uncraft. So 1.33, and that's a 5 refined hat. Wow. Some people are messed up right now because they're selling some nice hats for way too cheap because they're only getting 1.22 for these hats, and I think vintages is a bit more, maybe like a scrap or two more, I think. But yeah. Oh, it's renamed. I mean, it has a tag too, unusual team captain. They should have renamed it that, not described it like that. That doesn't make sense at all. Nobody looks at that in the first place. So awesome. But I noticed all the bots have stranges and haunted items now, haunted hats, because before their haunted items and stranges were in, like, if you wanted to buy strange items, the hats would be there. Well, it's called strange weapons, but the strange hats show up. So I think they finally updated it to where you can have your strange hats and I guess haunted hats sold to the normal hat bots. So it's kind of annoying because now I have to scroll a bit more, but I guess some people don't really scroll that often right now, because when I scroll down, I'm finding some nice finds right now, like 3 in the morning for America, but 3 p.m. for me, and we're getting some good picks right now. I'm just hoping one of these stranges are like a genuine strange, like the Foppish. I wish that was a genuine, then I could have easily bought it at 1.33. But with this website, I'm hoping to find a good craft number. Like, that's my dream, just finding any low craft, like under 100, that will show up and I could resell for more. That would be my dream right now, because I'm actually like looking to buy a low craft, like for a cheap price, and attempt to resell. It's going to be a struggle, but I mean, sometimes it's worth it if you get the right trade and buy it at the right price and such. So hopefully we come buy something sometime, although we've already gotten quite a bit. Oh, I was about to spam that. The Wilson Weave, I think that's just 1.33. Oh, 2 ref, but I mean, it's 1.55. You're not going to really make any money there. But sweet, team captain and a hustler's hallmark. I mean, duo specs were okay, but nah. And just because of that, you know what? I'm going to craft a hat. And if we get something crap, then obviously I can rebuild it once. Come on, Tyro. All right, rebuild. Just give me something decent. Sammy cap. Although I'm pretty sure that's a misc. Is that worth anything? Oh, conflicts. I thought they made it a misc. I guess not. But I'm pretty sure it's worth something because you can make it strange. What is it? Sammy. 1.66. Dang. But if it's strange, it's worth a bit more. But yeah, I'm just going to sit around on Scrap.tf and probably just say screw the actual trading on servers. Just sit here for a bit. Yay, gonna sell the team captain for 4.66. One reclaimed off full price. Best offer I could find on Outpost. So just gonna start quick selling some stuff off, and we're gonna build up some pure, buy some keys, and do something with that. I've been offering on a bunch of stuff as well, but you know how it goes. Everybody's like, nope. If you're not overpaying like 10 keys, and nope. So yeah, we're just gonna kind of quick sell these off. I'm still trying to sell this for something, but no luck. So we're gonna have to get rid of this now. Okay, was on Arc playing on my main account, and I decided to check Scrap.tf while I was regenerating health, and I found a Tossle cap, uncraft for 1.33, and it goes for I think 3 ref, I believe it was. But yeah, that's some profit there. I'm gonna check the other bots, and then I'll probably go back to playing Arc again. So yeah, the site's actually getting camped pretty hard nowadays. I guess when like everyone in America is awake, it's camped really hard, but when it's what, like 5 in the morning in like New York, then nobody's really camping it. Like when it's really early there, nobody's camping it. So I just check it during that time. So it doesn't look like there's anything else, but we're only like halfway through the bots. Anything? I just go to the middle part because that's where all the vintages, genuines, and uncrafts are. Yep, I think I got the one item that was available, so not bad. Tossle cap. I know people love that hat, so we can do something with that. Not too shabby. Yay, gonna sell off the not even foppish troublemakers. I found a bot that was buying strange foppish, but sadly I guess genuine strange is like a completely different item, so it didn't accept, so we're gonna have to wait it even longer to get rid of it. But I was trying to sell it at a really cheap price, since at this point don't really care what I get for it as long as it's a good amount close to the normal price, but no luck so far. It's like the one unwanted item in the whole game. Just kidding. Yeah. Genuine deadliest duckling for 1.55 refined. Really cheap. It's a 5.33 ref hat, I believe it was. So that is a really good deal. Another good find on Scrap.tf. I'm glad you can get on Scrap.tf even if you're not logged into your account, because I'm always like on Arc on my main account, and every once in a while I'd be like, yeah, might as well check, and happened to find that. So pretty cool. Also had a vintage Tyrolean in here, but don't really think that's worth anything. So, well, I'm pretty sure it's worth 1.66, so no profit there. But yeah, looks like that was the only item available to buy, and looks like someone also bought the Tyro. So, but we got the duckling at least, and I feel like that's a lot easier to sell compared to other hats. I would check weapons, but at this point, specialized kill streak items are pretty rare. Like, I won't even lie, it's super rare. So, no luck there, but yep, we'll just keep on getting little trades off Scrap.tf. Yeah. Meh. Not bad. A festive charge and targe for a scrap. Or not even a scrap, but a weapon. So I'm looking for streak weapons right now, and I managed to find that right before my filter like loaded up. I saw it and I'm like, oh, close that filter out and give me that charge and targe. Sweet. Another festive, but no luck on finding shriek items. So you see how I have shriek typed up here. I clicked on the next tab and I see what's there. Usually festives and such will be at top, but I'm not sure about other items like vintages. I don't think they're actually at the top like that. So if you're looking for vintages, you're gonna have to filter it like this as well. I wish you could filter multiple things, but you can only do it one at a time. You can do like classes, but that's about it. No other type of filters other than typing, and yeah. So, not too shabby. What? Oh. Hello! So, I found this bot that buys vintages, and I'm not sure if this is my microphone making the sound, but I hear popping. Maybe it's fraps, I have no clue. And supposedly it's paying 8.66, and that is 8.66, so we'll take it. Oh, it says 8.67. Okay, I guess that is the same calculation. But, yeah, 8.66, bought it for what, like 1.55 or something like that. And this dude has a bunch of bots. I actually found a few of them. But sadly, I was trying to sell the Foppish Strange. It was buying it for like 7 ref or something. That I was like looking for somewhere around there, because I'm just at this point trying to get rid of these to get some more pure and maybe wait again. Since we've been quite lucky on just sitting on Scrap.tf or checking it every once in a while. Before I'd check it like every few minutes, but nowadays I just check it when I'm like, hey, in the middle of playing Arc or some game, and I'm just like, well, might as well check it while I'm waiting for this like 10-hour tame. So yeah, we've found a bunch of nice items on there, so I'll probably be doing that for a long time until it gets abused. Like, it's kind of getting abused. Like, I'll find something and it'll be gone instantly, but that's usually during like the times where most Americans are awake, so most of them are usually asleep around this time. So maybe I'll check it here in a moment. But yeah, we sold the Hallmark, and now we just got to get rid of this Foppish and maybe the Duckling. I'm not in a rush to sell the Duckling, because I already know that's a easy sale compared to the Foppish, because this is quite the struggle. I can't find a single person looking for a strange Foppish, and if they are, they're like not even looking for a strange genuine. So let's see, what's this guy paying for a foppish 7 ref? I might actually go for that. This is his bot, and he won't accept strange genuine, so I'll just send this dude an offer, and we'll see if he accepts it or not. But yeah, strange gen foppish, trying to sell it. Alright, so I think I figured out the static problem. Well, not really. I just unplugged everything and replugged it all in, and it seems to have fixed itself, whatever that awkward static was. But anyway, found a dude looking to quick buy a duck for 5 ref. I actually found like 3 people, and this guy responded first, so he gets it. Yay, 5 ref, and we bought it for 1.55. Not too bad. We're actually able to get a key, not even 2. Like, you see all this ref, that's only like 1 key. But I think if I were to sell the foppish or the mutton chops, I'll be able to have 2 keys. And keys are 16 ref right now, so I don't know, maybe we'll try it out. I'm gonna open up these trade sites and look for a trade or 2. So yeah, I've actually decided to go back to using exchange.tf again, just to like have a backup, like another backup like way to get trades, because lately I haven't actually been like going on servers. I've been just using Outpost and Scrap.tf, that's it. I'll just sit on Scrap.tf and look for quick buyers on TF2 Outpost. So it's a win-win either way. Don't have to spend much time like actually trading, like dedicating my life to it. So I wonder what happened to the foppish trade though, because I had a trade offer sent to a guy for a quick sell, like he was paying that price. Maybe he traded away the ref, or he's didn't respond. Oh, didn't respond yet. So yeah, it's a 7 ref right there. Hopefully we can get. Okay, so haven't really been doing much trading lately, but I try to check Scrap.tf and Outpost and my trade offers when I can. But anyway, found a Tooth Kickers Uncraft painted gold for 1.33, normally 2 ref, so I'm just gonna sell it for 2 ref. Probably should be an easy sell because it's painted gold and I'm not charging anything extra on top of it. But I mean, last time I thought that would work, it didn't at all, and I ended up having to resell the items back to the bots, losing only a scrap. It's not too bad, but it still was a loss, and not trying to get a lot of losses. But anyway, like yesterday I saw some nice gens and such on Scrap.tf. I click on it, but I'm doing my missions on my main. I was in the middle of joining a server, and right when I click on it and I'm sitting here spamming cash out or whatever, or check out, I was in the middle of loading into the server, so yeah, obviously I didn't get them. But I mean, that was a potential like key profit if I would have gotten the 2, but it didn't really work, so, or I was a bit too slow and the server kind of screwed me over. But can't really complain. I've also, like, on my spare time, just been entering raffles, trying to just get some freebies, I guess. And I only enter on this account because I'm not trying to get like banned or anything, so I enter on this account, wait a while, and so far I've won 2 items, which, I mean, it's not that bad. It's better than nothing. So obviously I won 1 in this item, hoping for a key or something, but this one I got sadly a med badge, which if I could find it, I'll show you, which is kind of ironic. Yeah, out of all the good stuff, I got a medic token, and from this one I just won a second ago, and it was the pyro the flamethrower, which, I mean, I think that's like 2 ref or something, so that's not too bad. No, I think it's Nostromo, yeah, so 2.33. I'm just gonna throw that on my main. I'm not actually gonna use it in the series, but yeah, if you're looking for freebies, just enter raffles. You'll win something eventually, so just do that while you're in the middle of trading and stuff, and it will make some more efficient like timing. Like, you could be bumping your trades, which I haven't done, checking Scrap.tf, and also entering raffles. So multiple different ways you can make some money off the website. It's actually quite resourceful. I'm amazed I never found this out a long time ago, but glad I figured it out now, because honestly, if I wouldn't have found that, I would probably still be at only a few ref, not at like, we're about at like 2 keys or so, but I'd probably be at like maybe like 3 or 4 ref, or maybe maybe a key at most, but yeah, this is making it a lot more efficient. I haven't really been entering servers at all because I'm just kind of trying to figure out what game I want to play, because I've been playing like Rust and Ark for a while. Already got bored of the games because I can't really find a really good server. I found one on Rust, but I'm already like nicely built, so I'm like, all right, I'm done with this game. I tried playing the Forest again, and it's not really that fun at all, to be honest. So stopped playing that already, and yeah, not sure, but I've been playing a lot of survival games lately, so yeah, not too bad. Alrighty then, got 2 trade offers that have been waiting for quite a while. I don't know why, I decided I didn't really want to record it, and I just left the trades there for a while, and surprisingly enough, they're still here, so cool. And I think these are correct. I already know this one's correct because I looked at this one not too long ago, and that's 0.66, and I think the Deduous are that as well, but I'm gonna double check just to ensure. It's 1.66, and they're 2 ref, so I'll have to send this dude a trade offer back, or maybe I advertise it as 0.66. I don't know. I'm gonna go double check real quick, but it says 2 ref there. What about my trades? I don't think I bumped it yet in a day. Send trade offer. It says 2 ref right there, so I'll resend this guy it, and we'll see if he's willing to take it. If not, then oh well. But yep, we got a bunch of metal. I'm planning on maybe doing a crafting, just because we have all this ref, and I could easily trade up risk for some weapons, or I could go for a hat, but that hasn't worked out too well, as you can see in the previous clips. So yay, we sold 1 item at least. Alright, so gonna get rid of about a ref total. Yeah, it's about a ref or so. Yeah, 1 ref, and we're getting like 2 scrap back, but we're gonna be using that in the trade ups anyway, or the craft ups, whatever you want to call it. So basically about a refined right here, and we're hoping for a maul just because it's the most valuable item on the list so far. And surprisingly enough, the 3 rune blade went up to 3.66 for some odd reason. So that would probably be my second attempt if I were to go for another type of weapon. But for now, we're going to do this maul attempt. So let's begin by creating class tokens. I'm gonna make 2 of these class tokens, and don't worry, this is not actually part of this series. I actually got it out of a raffle on Scrap.tf. I think I mentioned it earlier, but in case you're just like, what the hell is that? It's not actually part of the series, which we could also actually attempt to trade up for that, but even then the maul's still worth more, so we're just gonna keep trying at the maul. And the first one's a power jack. Okay. Objector, that's not too bad, I guess. Objector is better than none. So how many do I have? I got, okay, I could do, I think 1 or 2 more. I think only 1 more though. And then we will get out of your way, even though I don't know why I'm talking to you guys like that, because you're not even here, and I'm not really in your way because you're here watching this video. So I'm just rambling at this point. Do I have 2 pyro? I'm not gonna scrap that, so we're gonna have to break down a reclaimed. And here we go, last attempt. Can we get one? Gavin, please. Hamshank. Okay, well, how much is the objector in Hamshank? I think that's like a reclaimed maybe. Ham is, oh, 0.66. Wow. Okay, ham is 0.66. What about objector? Objector 0.33. So we could get a refine for these 2. That's not too bad, because we spent about a ref and a scrap or so, something like that, I think. So we lost 1 scrap in the process, but it's all worth it in the end because you have that chance at getting that 3 ref item. So yeah, it's still the maul and the 3 rune. What about the sharp dresser? Those 2 are, or the op is actually probably better. I've actually gotten way more good trades with the op because there's a lot of people out there who actually want the op. So if you happen to have it, like in a server where someone's desperate for one, you got yourself a really good trade. Like I think in all my From Nothing to Somethings, I've at least had one trade where some person overpaid massively for an upper hand, so it's always something to try and get, I guess, if you're going to trade up from nothing. And I'll just post this trade and we'll end this little clip off here. So I'm looking for one ref, add or send trade offer. No, I was about to say I could sell it on Scrap.tf, but they only buy weps for a scrap, no matter, or half a scrap, no matter what weapon, even if it's vintage or whatever. So yeah, not too bad, I guess. Hey, found a trusty Fez. Probably the most common thing I've sold in this series so far, an uncraft Fez, because it's actually quite a decent profit. I get 2 reclaim profit once I sell it full price, if I sell it for full price, which I think every single time I have, even when I was willing to quick sell it, I ended up like a minute later and getting full price. Why did it do it twice? So yeah, I'm just searching through Scrap.tf again, as usual. Typically I don't find anything anymore because of time zone differences, so usually everything's like out by the time I get on because people camp it and then I guess they go to bed. Tree. I don't think that's worth anything, or anything more than what they're selling it for. Oh, you can make a reclaimed if you sell it full price off that, but I'm not going for those little baby profits anymore because a lot of times I just ended up reselling it and losing like that one scrap. So yeah, a few instances I found something really good, but by the time I get to it, it's already taken. So you got to be really quick about it because Scrap.tf is being camped hard, and I think after I release a few more videos, yeah, you're not gonna ever get a hat ever again off of the website because it's gonna be camped so hard. So yeah, that's all I can say, but let's get rid of this Fez. Yay, 2 ref. I think that's for the duo specs, I would assume. Yeah, so I guess he accepted the trade offer. Don't know why he tried offering lower, but I guess he's just like, whatever, I want the specs. So yep, cool. And now I have a few hats to sell. I'm honestly regretting buying these mutton chops. Maybe I'm just overpricing it, or maybe I'm just not trying hard enough to sell it, although I did try and find a few people who are looking for like painted stuff. None of them really interested, so yeah, but 2 ref, cool.